So uh, now we are discussing about the SAP work process, right? SAP work process related information we are discussing. So we have seven work process in the system, 5 in the application server, 2 in the ASS instance, right? So we are discussing about there is a one formula like DV, EB, MGS, right? In this dialog we discussed, update we discussed, NQ we discussed. So background jobs yesterday we discussed. So each background job there is a one background work process is required, right? That is what we discussed so yesterday. So let's see whether yesterday we have discussed about the jobs, whether are we executed any jobs or not. Let me check. So how I'm filtering here, I'm giving the star. I'm just changing the date to the yesterday 8th one. Okay, to check the finished jobs and cancelled jobs. So we have any finished jobs or cancelled jobs. So I'm doing this one. You can see here exam test someone created. So that is fine. Just or if you just select this one, if you go some filter conditions, this is the filter button. So just you can filter it out the single job as well. So what is the single job here? So Chandra is created, example Kitu money, so Ravi one. So I think few are practiced on this one, Shiva one. Okay, practice. Good one, guys. Very good, excellent. So you guys are practicing, right? So yes, and also we'll see sometimes you may get the request saying that, so filter only cancelled jobs. In that case you need to uncheck all, just select only one. You can see the cancelled jobs. Then your manager or your customer may ask you questions like, can you find out why the jobs are cancelling in the system? Why the jobs are cancelling in the system? Suppose if you take Shiva executed the job, so but the job is getting cancelled. Just select the job, then go to the job log. You will see the clear information why it is getting failed. Then we need to check it out. Okay, the program is using, it does not have the HTML template in the database level. So that is the reason this job is getting cancelled. The job is getting cancelled in the SAP systems. So if we correct it, that will find out immediately. You have to inform like your job is getting cancelled because of this reason. Please correct it, so that the owner, who is the job owner, he will correct the that related error message. Okay, so that is one. So sometimes you may have to check the active jobs from yesterday to today. You need to check the active jobs. If you know the job name, you can put the job name. If you don't know, put the star means it will refer to the all. Just click the execute button, then there are no active jobs in the system, right? This is what we can see in the system right here. So you want to see any finished, cancelled, that we know, right? That we know everything here. So that is the jobs related information. At the same time, if you go to the SM36 here we have the standard jobs. Standard jobs means which will come from SAP. SAP will provide this standard jobs to us. You don't need to create that one. So these jobs will do some cleanup activities in the system. So suppose like this is a monitoring, CCMS monitoring related jobs, some checking the active jobs related job, some job statistics related job, some performance related jobs, some delete the some arpond so variants and everything, rearg the some of the above dumps, so batch inputs, batch jobs. So all these are the standard jobs, standard reorganization jobs, so deletion of the jobs. So in our system, suppose if we see particularly, so batch input jobs, batch jobs, reorg jobs, what this job will do here. So this job will delete the which are older than 10 days jobs, it will delete it. So cleanup, it will do the cleanup activity, which are 14 days, 10 days. It will do the some cleanup activity. So who created these jobs? So I have not created the job. Who created? So SAP created as part of the installation. This standard jobs automatically it will come. So we need to schedule it once the why, because in the system we need to perform the some cleanup. Why? Because today 100 jobs, yesterday 100 jobs, 10 days back 100 jobs, 100 jobs, 100 jobs, every day 100 jobs, 100 jobs. Then we may end up the situation like table will get full, right? So because each and everything will store in the database level, the database growth will increase it. So SAP recommending to do the some cleanup activities, do the some cleanup activities in the system, so that you don't need to perform anything, just go to the SM36, then schedule the jobs. Let's see, we have the new system, suppose like NWD. So let me check whether anyone created anyone done any scheduled any jobs or not. Let's see here, you can see here, go to the SM36 here, go to the standard jobs to see whether anyone deleted. So no one created these standard jobs, see here, no one created. So these jobs, just select the standard jobs, OK button, click on OK button, then these jobs should start executing in the systems. So it will schedule it automatically, it will come with the naming convention, it will come as part of the installation. Just to select the default scheduling. So what is the user you want to execute it? So step user, job step user, I am giving the DDIC or some basis user, whatever user you want to put, you can put. See here, all these jobs are released now. All these jobs are released now. You can see the timestamp when they are going to schedule to start. So default scheduling means as per the timelines. Now go to SM37, SM37. Now you can filter the jobs. You can filter the jobs. See here, these jobs are released now. It will run as per the timestamp. Maybe if you want to run ad hoc immediately, select the job, go to repeat scheduling, immediate, remove the periodic job, select it. See here, this job is active now. So this job is finished, right? So one time the manually executed. So active job is finished now. Just go to the job log, see what exactly happening here. So the status of the active job is consistent. So there are no issues with the active jobs. Now same time, it will also delete the old jobs as well. So like that, we can schedule the jobs, standard jobs. So these standard jobs will come from as part of the SAP build, SAP installation. You no need to create any standard jobs. It will come the standard jobs here. Suppose if you go to SM37, so maybe you can type like SAP underscore reorg underscore jobs. Okay, you no need to create anything. It will scheduled. We scheduled, right? We scheduled. Click on execute button and see what exactly this job done. Go to the job log here. So see here, this job log, it will deleted the one job deleted, which is in the finished status. One more job, it is finished, it is in the so cancelled status, it is deleted. So every day it will run, it will delete the old jobs which are older than 14 days or 12 days as per the threshold, as per the variant, it will run it. So let's see, go to the step number. So this is the program, it is mentioned in the here. So select the program here. So what is the variant? Here it is mentioned. Go to this program here. So to view the program, where we have to go? What is the transaction code? We want to check, right? The job is executing this program. We want to check what's there, what is the limitation set in this program. So where can I check this one? Where can I view the programs and reports. What is the transaction code? Go to SA38 or SE38 here. So you can just overview of the variant. You can check default is the 14 days. So it is deleting the which are older than 14 days jobs. This 14 days jobs, it will keep it. Other than 14 days, it will delete the all the jobs. It will delete the all the jobs. Okay, what I will do here, I will make it 10 days here. I will make it 10 days. I will change in the variant here. Suppose I don't want to 14 days keep the data. I want to which are older than 10 days jobs, it should delete it. So then save it. Okay, I saved it here. Then I saved it here. I saved it here. So maybe I will create the illegal characters. Okay, some illegal characters it's mentioned. Okay, so let me check here. Yeah, 14 days. So what I am doing, I'm changing the variant here. I'm changing the variant. What is mean by variant here? So the variant will control the job execution. The variant will control the job execution. That's why it will come with the standard variant. Okay, variant runtime import, it will control the so standard execution. So what I am doing here, older than 10 days, like that I created the one variant. So instead of directly editing the existing one, just maybe I will make it 5 days. 5 days jobs, it will delete it. Okay, 5 days jobs, I'm creating the one job here. So which means the jobs which are older than 5 days, this will be deleted. Okay, this will be deleted in the system. See here. So I created here. Now I will go to SM36. Then I will create the one job here. Like, so suppose like deletion older than 10 days, something like that. I'm creating the one job here. So go to the here. So check the variant. What is the variant you created? Older than 10, like that you created. The simple naming convention. Go back, go to the start condition, put the immediate, then click on the save button, then click on the release it. Then the job is released here. Then go to SM37 and see whether your job is executed or not. See here, still my job is active. Why? Because it is deleting a lot of things. Why? Because I put the 10 days here. 10 days means, so the only it will keep the 10 days data. It will delete the remaining all the data. It will delete it. See here, it is deleting. The data is deleting. You got the spool record as well. You got the spool record as well. So it is active. It is active, which means it is deleting. So just click on the OK button. So it is taking now. It is taking time now. Why? Because there's a lot of jobs, I guess. That's the reason it is doing the all the activity. That is the reason it is still running. It is still running the jobs here. Okay, still it is so deleting. Still it is deleting. That's the reason you can see. So here, who is controlling here? You have to delete only this many days and everything. The program will only tell you the code, but who is restricting here? So when you are driving on the bike, so the bike engine speed, everything will go, but who will control there? So your clutch, brake are controlling the your bike speed and your bike speed and everything, right? Same here. So when the job is running, who is controlling here? So variant is controlling your job. So it will control it. Okay, boss, you have to delete only which are older than 10 days related jobs only, not many days. So like that. So it is controlling. So variant is the important. Sometimes variant is not required for the some of the programs. So sometimes the variant is required. So in the program, when you are scheduling the one job, so you may need to check the variant as well, whether you have the right variant. What is the program you are setting here? What is the program you are increasing here? So that variant also it's very important here. Okay, that variant. Without variant also that it will run. but there is no controlling here. Who will control? If there is no brakes for bikes, bike will run without brakes or without controlling, right? So but how will you control? You have to go this much of speed, you have to stop in the red signal, like that. Who will control? The brakes will tell you, right? Brakes will control it. Same as like here also, variant will control the job will keep on running, but who will control means variant. So sometimes if the job will keep on running last 7 days, 8 days, 9 days, keep on running, but there is no controlling, it's keep on running. But we need to check whether we specified any variant, any changes in the variant, any issues with the variant, like that. We need to check the all those things, we have to check it out. Okay, so job steps. Okay, we have the job steps. So types of job steps here, right? So above program, external commands, and startup conditions, those are the very important. So during the interview point of time, they may ask you questions like job startup condition, schedule, job startup conditions. Okay, so immediate, you want to run the immediate, you want to give the date and time, you want to after the job, after the event, maybe operational modes, you want to schedule it. Those startup conditions, job step, job status, these three, theoretically these three are very important. Theoretically these three are very important. Okay, just you can remember these three. Okay, these three are very important while creating the job in SM36. Okay, now see this job is finished, which is executed 103 seconds. So check what exactly it's done. So it's deleted the, see how many jobs are deleted. 6420 jobs are deleted, and the cancelled status 304 jobs are deleted. So which means, so see how many jobs it got deleted.
Hello.
Yes,
Where it's mentioned in deleted option, how
here you
you are
can see the,
saying
here you can see,
finished
right?
means deleted.
Finished means, so at what time? So it's finished since 4/6/2023. So it finished, so deleted, it deleted the all the jobs. So you can see here, if you go here, if you go to the spool, so when it is deleted, it will give the clear information what has been deleted. There is a spool actually. If you just click on the spool, it will clearly give the information. So what jobs has been deleted here? You can see total 147 pages, it's recorded here. So what changes, what has been deleted, what has been recorded, all the information, it's written in the file. You can see here, it's written. So it started from, sorry, so it's clearly written. So it's finished jobs, and older jobs, all the jobs, you can see here, all the jobs it got deleted. Date and time, what has been deletion of the jobs. See here, deletion of the jobs. So and if you go up, deletion of the jobs which are dated on the 3/5/2013. So you can check, we can check this one, everything here. So 30/05. So you can also check the whether these are the deleted or not, the particular day. If you filter it out the particular day, it will give the clear information. So let's see, let's check now itself. So we can see how many jobs are kept in the system. Maybe just give the star and start. So maybe just finished and cancelled, right? Maybe go to the here, then filter, see how many jobs will come now. So it started from, maybe I will filter the start date. So here you have the, so see here, this is the ascending order and a descending order. So and also this is a filter condition. Suppose you want to filter the date wise, particular date. So you want to filter the only job, all the conditions are there here. Just you can filter the, so maybe descending order. Yeah, you can see 4/6 from 4, the jobs kept into the 4/6. Before the 4/6, all jobs are got deleted. We can see here, 5/6 are there, 6/6 are there, 7/6 are there, 8/6 are there. So 8/6, 9/6, 9/6. So all the today's date up to today's jobs, all jobs are available here. But which jobs are deleted? which are older than before like 3, like before 4, which means so 3 date is 3 above dates 3 to 1, so 31st last month, those jobs it got deleted in the system. You can see I filtered it out only finished and cancelled. I put the star to see how many jobs are there. See, all jobs are deleted, only it listed the few jobs only which are there from the 1404 430 onwards. 430 onwards the jobs are existing here, not 430. So maybe 934 something like that. You can see that. You can also filter through timelines, then you will get the exact one. Here we can see, here we can see, here we can set the, so here we can see. If you run again, if you change the variant, if you run it, it will delete it. It won't delete it. Why? Because it's already deleted, so it won't delete it again. So we here in the system we have the standard jobs, which will which will delete the older jobs, which will delete the older dash, whatever the threshold set in the variant, so those will be deleted. Sometimes what happens, due to some issues with the variant, so it won't delete it sometimes, that we have to take it so with SAP. Why? Because these are the standard jobs, or we need to check the some blocks why it is not, even though we correctly set the time zone, it won't delete sometimes. Then we need to so take it first, why it's not deleting even though we correctly said. Why? Because the standard jobs, maybe some standard bug issue, or maybe note issue, something related issue, so we need to check it further. Okay, so these are about the standard jobs and variant, everything which we discussed so yesterday. So now,
Sir,
yes,
actually,
yes,
recently asked one question, right? Actually, you told the jobs are cancelled, but he asked in status why it is not mentioned in cancel. So that we created job for deleting one, right? So it's showing like the deleted job is got finished completed. That's why it's showing finished. Actually, recently asked one doubt in job log. The you can select the deletion.
okay.
First one.
So you want to
Yeah.
see the logs?
Here your job says started finish. He asked here question here, right? Why it is not mentioned there? Cancel. He asked, right?
Here it is mentioned, right? The jobs in the cans.
I mean, why it is not deleted? He asked question, right? So I'm saying to him, the finish should mean whatever we schedule job for deletion, that job is got finished.
Yes.
Actually, he asked one question, right?
Okay, okay, I got it now. I got it now. I got it. Okay. So, okay. The jobs which are cancelled, right? Those are the cancelled status, which are older than. So, since you can see the since 4/6, so 9/26 we executed, right? Yeah,
Yes,
got right.
yes.
So here written, Chandra, clearly you can see here jobs in status. Status is cancelled. So which jobs? 304 jobs are processed. Processed means it's deleted. So which jobs? Since 4/6/2023 9/26, before the jobs, all the jobs which got deleted. How many jobs? All the jobs means how many? 304 jobs. Here how many? 64204. You need list whether the my job is listed or not. Here there is a spool, actually there is a spool, it will generate it. So if you open this spool, you will get the clear information, which jobs are marked for the deletion. So those jobs will be displayed here, those jobs will be displayed here. Sometimes we may get the so concerns from the development or functional team saying that so my jobs is not listed, my job, I don't see my older jobs in the system which are older than 14 days or 16 days. My job is not found in the system. Can you basis team please check it out? In this case, you need to come. So SAP will keep only last to 14 days jobs as per the standard. Last to 14 days jobs only it will keep in the system. So remaining jobs will be deleted. Who will delete? Again, job only. There is a one job, the job will delete it. Can you check my job is deleted or not? So you can open the spool, if you open the type, it will clearly show the which are deleted, so which are marked for the deletion, all the information it will show here. Okay, all the information it will show the details in the spool log. So If you need this spool to your email ID, that is also possible. We can set the printer device, and we can, that will come as part of the spool work process. Yeah, the spool work process that will come. Okay, so it's clear right now. Okay, so we have discussed about the background jobs. That's fine. Now we'll discuss about the message server. Okay, message server. So message server transaction code is for the SMMS. So it's the SMMS is the transaction code to check the message server status and everything. So it's not only message server status, we can go to the SMMS. SMMS. Here you can see the status of the message server. So whether the message server is running, so what is the internal port number, what is the ports it is activated or not, here we can see. And also you can see the logs as well. If you go to here, trace and file display, go to trace file display. Suppose if any issues with the message server, here you can check the message server logs and everything, what is happening within my message server. So message server ASS instance, right? Message server will run on the ASS instance. So we see the architecture. If you see the architecture, so this is our presentation layer, this is the SAP layer, this is the database layer. In presentation layer, SAP layer and DB layer. So in SAP, when you do the installation of the SAP, it will create the two instances, right? One is the ASS instance, second one is the SAP application server instance. So in the ASS instance, so ASS instance means above system central services, we have the message server MQ server is running. And second one is the application server instance. Here remaining work process, dialog, update, so background, gateway, spool. This 5 will be in the this one. Up to background we discussed. In the next series, DV, EB, MGS. So M for message server. Message server is running on the ASS instance. And also, what is the advantage of the ASS instance? What is the advantage of ASS instance? So here, so if you have more than one application server, so if you have one application server, you can directly connect to the, you can directly connect to the application server. Here load by here dispatcher will take the request, then it will assign to the available dialog work process, right? This is the navigation we know till now, right? This is the navigation we know till now. We have discussed it, right? Then that is the message server, dispatcher, user request. So user request, this is the SAP GUI. User will log in. It will go to the here dispatcher. Then dispatcher will send the request to the available dialog work process. Then here user process the anything it will do. That is the background of the your request flow, user request flow. That is what we discussed in the 2 days back, right? User request process. So this will happen, right? So then what is the advantage of message server here? So message server, so when the application server is running means because of the ASS instance only. Without ASS instance, your system will not be live. Without ASS instance, your system will not be live. Means message server will log on the your application server. Means it will hold the your application server. Sir, can you prove practically? Yes, I can prove practically. So like suppose if you see what if my, this is our server, right? This is our server. So I connected to the, suppose here, okay, this is our NWD instance I'm testing here. See here, this is a message server is running fine. So what if I stop the message server, maybe ASS instance, I will stop it message server here. See here, as soon as if I stop it here, so I'm telling about the use of the message server here, ASS instance, kind of ASS. I stopped it here, right? I stopped it here. So you can see now, immediately my application server is not attached to the message server. You can see the message server is not attached to the message server, means it's not holded. It is not holded. So all the work process will go die status now. All the work process will stop status. Then you will not able to log in as well. You will not able to log into the system as well. And also you may face the issue sometimes, like if the request will not allowed. Why? Because the message server is not allowed here. Message server is not allowed here. See here, it's not attached. Message server is not attached here. Suppose if I try to process something, any transaction code, let's see whether it will process or not. So it will process or not. See here, no listed servers, nothing is there. Nothing is there. If you just go to the SM50, so let's see. So here you may face the issues. Nothing is there here. So even you cannot see here, all are running NQ, waiting for the message server, NQ, waiting for the NQ response, nothing. So try to log in now. What is the error we may get now? So you may get the like, so you may get the error like some license or some errors we may face it now. So we may face it. So it's not attached to the server. Then immediately when you start it, the message server, immediately it will attach it. It will take into the load balancing activity. See here, immediately it will come to the green status. Immediately it is coming to the green status. See here, everything is green now. Everything is green now. See here, database inconsistency. We got the error. We got the error, which means message server is not running. Now you can work it out. Now you can start working, logging everything. You can perform it in the system. Why? Because now system is responding. See here, now all went well. All went well. Okay, this work process is starting mode. So all is starting now. Just click on refresh. So now go to ST22 to see the dumps. Are there any dumps? Okay, 11 dumps today. So one is the SICK, remaining all are the uncaught exceptions. What is mean by uncaught exceptions here? So raised was not caught by any long running. What is this one? Who is the user here? DDIC 000. So what is executed? Maybe we can some kernel error ID. So maybe someone performed something here. Okay, that we can investigate it later. Why these dumps are occurring in the system? You need to fix these dumps. As a business consultant, we need to fix these dumps. Why these dumps are occurring in the system? Okay, you see every day 10 plus dumps are occurring. You need to investigate why these dumps are occurring in the system, right? So now we are discussing about the message server. What the message server will do, it will hold all the application servers, and also it will perform the load balancing activity, logon load balancing activity. Load balancing activity means, so when the request is coming, it will perform the load balancing and it will assign to the application server. Suppose here you have the two more application servers you have installed, or because you have the one application server, it is not currently surveying the user load. Then you have installed the two application servers, you have installed it. So in this case, what exactly? Then in this case, you need to connect via message server. Through group server selection, you need to connect it here. Then what this message server will do, okay, you are not directly connecting to the application server. You are connecting with me, means message server. So that just this server, message server, what will do, it will check all the application servers. These three application servers, it will check it out. So in out of these three, which one is free? Then it will forward the request to the that application server, that dispatcher. That dispatcher will forward to the again application server. So you are not directly connecting to the application server from LOGON pad. You are connecting through groups, connecting to message server. Okay, so you are directly connecting to the application server, not the ASS instance. Right? So this is the thing is happening here, right? So from GUI, we can two ways we can connect it. We can directly connect to the application server, or we can connect to the ASCS instance. We can connect to the ASCS instance as well. That is called the in the ASCS instance, message server will take your request, will forward to the respective application server. When you have more than one, that time message server will perform the load balancing. It will check. Suppose it's kind of manager. These are the team members. So manager will check, will assign the manager will check, will assign the load to the respective team members. You are directly, you are the person, you are directly handovering to the one person, directly handovering to the work to the person. This person will only do, but you have recruited the two more persons. In this case, so you cannot directly assign the request to the only that particular person. So here manager will come into the picture. Manager will equally distribute the load to the among these three application server. Sir, how this knows means message server will take care of that load balancing activity. Which one has less load, then it will assign the load. So how this knows means here, so here message server, so here we have to create the groups. Here we have to create the groups in SMLG transaction code. Go to the SMLG LOGON groups here. Groups we have to create it here. Here groups like, so suppose public, all public users should connect to the, so my this instance, something like that, we can segregate it. Here we can create it. All RFC users should connect to the, so this instance. You have the one more instance, you can select it here, so that you can keep on save button. So that here, if you go to the here we can see what is the response time here. How many users are logged into the current this NWD system. So all these things we can see in the system here. So when you are connecting to the application group server, suppose like here, go to the connection, you are go to the next button, you are not directly connecting to the application server. Why? Because you can assume here you have the two more application servers are available here. This is the application server, this is the second application server, this is the third application server you have. So instead of you would directly connect to this application server, then what happens if this application server is down, then you will be logged out from the system. But if you directly connect to the system, so if you connect to the ASS instance, if this is down, immediately message server will think like, okay, this is down, then your request will be allocated to the available work process, available available application servers, it will assign it. So even though if you have one application server is down, it will. So here we are not directly connecting to the app server. There is a connection type is group server selection. Here you need to use the group server selection description like NWD through groups you are connecting. Just for description I put here. Okay, here you need to type the NWD. What is the message server host name here? SAP Windows colon, so 3604, that is the number, that is the port name, message server port number we have to give it here. So how can we know the message server port number? If you go to SMMS is the transaction code. Here you can see the message server port number, message server port number, message server port number here we can see here, right? Message server port number 3603. Then router string is not required here. Then select the group server selection. Then immediately whatever the groups you created, that the groups are there here. Then select our public or RFC. Public, we are the public. So I collected the public here. So if you give wrongly here, what happens here? Then it will it will throw the error. Please wait while we connect to the message server. It's not reached. Why? Because we have wrongly provided the, see here, while connected to the message server, so you have wrongly provided the group server. Then, so if you give correctly, then immediately it will connect to the message server. Then you can click on the next button, finish. You connected to the group server selection here. See, the symbol also it's different, group selection. So if you click it, it will log in now. Now message server, what this will do, message server will distribute the load to the available application servers. If you have the more than one application server, that time the message server will distribute the load to available application servers. So we have ASCS is only one per SID. Per SID we have one ASCS instance, 1 DB, 1 DB. But application servers, n number of application servers we can maintain, depends upon the our business usage and the load. N number of application servers we can maintain it. So that is the concept of the message server. So if you directly connect it, so then if this is down, remaining two are available, there is no usage. If you are connecting to ASCS instance, then message server will perform the load balancing activity. It will distribute the load to all the application servers equally. It's kind of manager. But one more thing is, without message server, all application server will go to down status, it will be stopped. If the message server is available, means without AS, basically if you shut down the ASCS instance, all application servers will go down. So ASCS is the critical. Why? Because when you are starting the SAP, first ASCS is start, then only application servers is starting. So that is a starting and stopping procedure, right? First message server, then NQ server, then dispatcher, now work process, finally dispatcher will take it, right? This is the navigation. But so a message server means ASCS will start first, then only anything here, right? Suppose you have not started, you have stopped the entire system, you stopped. Okay, take example, entire system you stopped. Now it will be shut down automatically. Your sessions will be kicked out from the system all. See here, application server is shut down. Application server is shut down. It's down, all down now. While stopping, so all stopped now. Everything is stopped now. Okay, you are not starting the ASCS instance, just starting the application server. Can anyone assume will it start or not? See here, it's not attached to the application server. We may get the work like it's not attached to the application server, something like that. We may get the request. You can check the trace as well, trace log file. This will come actually. We have to discuss about this one as well. Okay, let it start. So it will take a while, it will start. Okay, so this is the message server responsibility, logon load balancing. The transaction code is SMMS to check the message server is running or not. And the message server advantage is to keep all application servers in the login balancing, load balancing activity. It will perform the load balancing. So multiple ways we can connect to the application server, either the direct application server or direct application server or custom like group server selection. We can directly connect it. Okay, so multiple ways we can connect to the application server. So yeah, this is the way. Now you can start this one as well. But the order we are starting is, so first ASS we have to start it, then application server we have to start it. That is the one. Okay. DB, anyhow, DB time DB we will discuss. DB, ASS, and PAS. That is the order of the starting procedure. Okay. So now just to concentrate only on the message server. Message server will check the load balancing activity, will distribute the load to the available application servers. Okay. So this is the way. So two ways. Either you can connect through groups. While connecting, you can connect through groups or direct application server. If you connect direct application server, if this application server is down, what will happen? You will not be logged out. You will not log into the SAP system. Even though this left and right are available, you cannot log in. But even if you connect from ASS, even though this is down, remaining two are available, you can log in any one of the instance. Why we are adding the additional application server means the users are more, 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 users. Then that time, so dialog workflows will take care of your request. In one system, if you are increasing, so that is the difficult. If one system is down, entire all the dialog workflows will down. Suppose in one more system, if we have if we have application server, if we have the other one more application server, if you install it, we can add the one more application server. It's not a big deal. Within 30 minutes, it will be completed. So if this is down, that will be available. So the users can log into that application server. One application server you installed, that OS is down, all will be down. So then you cannot log in. So basically the bottom line of this concept is to survey the user load. Even though one is down, you have the one more application server that will handle the user load. Why? Because in one more application server, you have the users, dialog workflows will pick up your user request, right? So that is the concept of the initial application server, right? Got it? Any questions regarding today? We discussed about the SMLG and SMMS and advantage of the message server, load balancing activity, and how to create the connection through message server via message server. Any questions from anyone? If no questions, so I will give some information in. So same here we have someone asked like to explain in the Telugu as well, right? I will explain in Telugu also. Any questions from anyone? You understand, right?
Sir, you have changed the variants, right?
Okay, in SM 36, yeah, 37, yes.
For changing those variant values, do we need any approvals or?
Yeah, definitely. Something you are doing, change button. So your lead, your manager should be aware of what you are doing here. So as a process wise, if I talk about, yeah, definitely you need. Normally we won't get anything to change the variants or something. Normally, who are requesting us to create the job, they will provide you the program name, variant if it is exist, then timelines, which time you have to run the job, everything. So it's not required you to change it. They will change it, they will decide it, they will give it to you. But for our extra knowledge purpose, I explained we can also change the variant as well based upon the scenario. Suppose you don't want to keep the older than 14 days, I want to only 10 days. Then you can change the variant to 14 to 10 days. Just for example, I shown, but not really like we will get the request to change the programs and everything. Why? Because programs, variants, functional module, structure, coding, everything will be done by developers. It's not our basis code. So you won't get anything here to change it. Okay.
Yeah, okay, sir.
Okay. So let me maybe excuse me that who don't know Telugu here. Excuse me. So just I will do some little 10 minutes of the overview of the class here. Okay. Feel free to, if you want to drop out, you can feel free to drop out the class. Thanks, Deepika and others. Okay. So thanks, guys. సో యా, ఎవరున్నారు ఇక్కడ? జగదీష్, మీరే కదా అడిగింది? జగదీష్ ఏనా? ఓకే, లైక్ ఎవరైనా కానీ నాట్ ఏ ప్రాబ్లం. సో మనం ఏం డిస్కస్ చేసామండి ఇక్కడ? మెసేజ్ సర్వర్ గురించి డిస్కస్ చేసాము, లోడ్ బ్యాలెన్సింగ్ గురించి డిస్కస్ చేస్తాము. సో స్టాండర్డ్ జాబ్స్ గురించి కూడా డిస్కస్ చేసాం కదా. స్టాండర్డ్ జాబ్స్ గురించి, స్టాండర్డ్ జాబ్స్ ఏంటంటే మనకి SAP ఇన్స్టాలేషన్ తో పాటు స్టాండర్డ్ జాబ్స్ వస్తాయి. నువ్వు క్రియేట్ చేయాల్సిన అవసరం లేదు, అవి మనం గుర్తుపెట్టుకోవాల్సిన అవసరం లేదు. సో అవి స్టాండర్డ్ జాబ్స్ SAP తో పాటు వచ్చేస్తాయి. కాబట్టి నువ్వు అవి ఏం చేస్తాయి అనేది గుర్తుంటే సరిపోతుంది. అవి ఏం చేస్తాయి? సిస్టమ్ లో క్లీనప్ యాక్టివిటీస్ చేస్తాయి. మనం ఎలా అయితే మన ఇంటిని క్లీనప్ చేసుకుంటామో అదే విధంగా SAP సిస్టమ్ లో ఉండే డేటాను అవి క్లీనప్ చేస్తాయి. ఎన్ని రోజులు ఒకసారి మనం క్లీనప్ చేస్తావు ఇంటిని? మేబీ డైలీ, వీక్లీ, మంత్లీ, వాట్ ఎవర్ ఇట్ మే బి. సేమ్ యాజ్ లైక్ హియర్ ఆల్సో ది స్టాండర్డ్ జాబ్స్ ఆల్సో ఇవి క్లీనప్ చేసుకుంటాయి అన్నమాట సిస్టమ్ లో డేటాను. ఎందుకంటే ఓల్డ్ డేటా అవసరం లేదు నీకు, లాస్ట్ 100 days డేటా నీకు అవసరం లేదు కదా. అవి ఎందుకంటే డిలీట్ చేస్తే నీకు సిస్టమ్ స్పేస్ తగ్గిపోతుంది కదా. అందుకనే ఈ స్టాండర్డ్ జాబ్స్ అనేవి ఏం చేస్తాయి అంటే సిస్టమ్ లో ఉండే క్లీనప్ యాక్టివిటీస్ ని పర్ఫామ్ చేస్తాయి. ఓకే, సో మరి అదే విధంగా స్టాండర్డ్ జాబ్స్ గురించి నేను చెప్పుకున్నాం కాబట్టి బాగానే ఉంది. మరి ఈ రోజు కొత్తగా ఒక ట్రాన్సాక్షన్ కోడ్ గురించి చెప్పుకున్నాం, మెసేజ్ సర్వర్. అసలు ఏంటి, దీని యొక్క ఉపయోగం ఏంటి? మెసేజ్ సర్వర్ మనం చెప్పుకున్నాం ఇనిషియల్ లో. ఈచ్ వర్క్ ప్రాసెస్ కి ఒక రెస్పాన్సిబిలిటీ ఉంటది. సో నువ్వు నన్ను అడిగావు అనుకో, నీ రెస్పాన్సిబిలిటీ ఏంటి సార్ అని. సో నేను మార్నింగ్ అవర్స్ లో క్లాసులు చెప్తాను, ఆఫ్టర్నూన్ అవర్స్ లో నా వర్క్ నేను చేసుకుంటాను. సో నా బేసిస్ యొక్క యాక్టివిటీస్ నేను పర్ఫామ్ చేసుకుంటాను. ఓకే, సో సపోజ్ ఇఫ్ ఐ ఆస్క్ మై కిడ్, షీ విల్ టెల్ లైక్ during the school hours I will go school, and like that she will tell some stories, right? Same as like if I ask the message server, sorry, నేను మెసేజ్ సర్వర్ అడిగితే ఏమవుతుంది? మెసేజ్ సర్వర్ ఏం చెప్తుంది అంటే, పసు నా యొక్క రెస్పాన్సిబిలిటీ ఏంటంటే నేను అన్ని అప్లికేషన్ సర్వర్స్ నా గ్రిప్ లో ఉంటాయి. ఓకే, నేను వద్దనుకున్నాను అనుకో, అన్ని అప్లికేషన్ సర్వర్లు ఒక్కసారి చనిపోతాయి, అంటే స్టాప్ అయిపోతాయి. నేను అన్ని అప్లికేషన్ సర్వర్ని గ్రిప్ లో పెట్టుకొని ఉంచుకుంటాను. ప్లస్ సో నువ్వు డైరెక్ట్ గా అప్లికేషన్ సర్వర్ కనెక్ట్ అవుతున్నావు కాబట్టి ఆ అప్లికేషన్ సర్వర్ స్టాప్ అయింది అనుకో, నాకు రెస్పాన్సిబిలిటీ లేదు. నువ్వు డైరెక్ట్లీ కనెక్టింగ్ టు దిస్ అప్లికేషన్ సర్వర్. సో నువ్వు ఇది స్టాప్ అయింది అనుకో, రిమైనింగ్ రెండున్నా నాకైతే సంబంధం లేదని చెప్తుంది అది. అదే నువ్వు డైరెక్ట్ గా మెసేజ్ సర్వర్ ద్వారా కనెక్ట్ అవుతున్నావు అనుకో, మనం కనెక్ట్ కావచ్చు మెసేజ్ సర్వర్ ద్వారా. ఎలా? ఇక్కడ కనెక్షన్ టైప్ లో గ్రూప్ సర్వర్ ద్వారా సెలెక్ట్ చేసుకొని కనెక్ట్ కావచ్చు. దీనికి కనెక్ట్ అవుతున్నావు అనుకో, అదేం చెప్తుంది? బాబు నువ్వు నా ద్వారా కనెక్ట్ అవుతున్నావు కాబట్టి నా రెస్పాన్సిబిలిటీ ఏంది? ఈక్వల్ గా లోడ్ బ్యాలెన్స్ చేయటం, ప్లస్ ఒక పొరపాటున ఇది డౌన్ అయింది అనుకో, రిమైనింగ్ వాటికి నీ రిక్వెస్ట్ దానికి పంపించటం, అది నా రెస్పాన్సిబిలిటీ. కాబట్టి నువ్వు నా ద్వారా కనెక్ట్ అయితే నేను జాగ్రత్తగా ఏదైతే అవైలబుల్ లో ఉందో దానికి మాత్రమే నీ రిక్వెస్ట్ ని పంపుతాను. నువ్వు డైరెక్ట్ కనెక్ట్ అయిన అనుకో, నాకు సంబంధం లేదు. బట్ నువ్వు నాకు ద్వారా కూడా కనెక్ట్ అయిన అనుకో, నాది రెస్పాన్సిబిలిటీ. నిన్ను లోడ్ బ్యాలెన్సింగ్ చేస్తాను అంటే నీ రిక్వెస్ట్ ని ఏదైతే ఫ్రీగా అప్లికేషన్ సర్వర్ ఉందో దానికి పంపించేసి నీ వర్క్ కంప్లీట్ అయ్యే విధంగా చేస్తాను అని నీకు మెసేజ్ సర్వర్ ఒక అష్యూరెన్స్ ఇస్తుంది, రైట్? హామీ ఇస్తుంది నీకు. అది చేసుకోవచ్చు. మరి ఎక్కడ చూసుకోవచ్చు సార్ మనం? ఎక్కడ చూసుకోవచ్చు అలాగే మెసేజ్ సర్వర్ గురించి ఎక్కడ చూసుకోవచ్చు అలా రన్ అవుతుందా లేదా అని? సో మనం SMMS అనే ట్రాన్సాక్షన్ కోడ్ లో చెక్ చేసుకోవచ్చు, మెసేజ్ సర్వర్ యొక్క డీటెయిల్స్ ని చెక్ చేసుకోవచ్చు. ఓకే, ఇది రన్ అవుతుంది. ఇది రన్ అయితేనే నువ్వు లాగిన్ అవుతావు. SMLG అనే ట్రాన్సాక్షన్ కోడ్ లో గ్రూప్స్ క్రియేట్ చేస్తావు. ఓకే, ఇండియా యూజర్స్ మొత్తం ఈ గ్రూప్ నుంచే కనెక్ట్ కావాలి, ఈ అప్లికేషన్ సర్వర్స్ కి కనెక్ట్ కావాలని రిస్ట్రిక్షన్స్ పెట్టుకుంటావు. చైనా యూజర్స్ ఇక్కడ నుంచి, ఓకే, పర్టికులర్ యూజర్స్ ఇక్కడ నుంచి కనెక్ట్ కావాలని మనం ఇలా రిస్ట్రిక్షన్స్ పెట్టుకుంటాం అనమాట. ఇక్కడ మనం మానిటర్ చేసుకోవచ్చు ఎంతమంది యూజర్స్ కనెక్ట్ అయ్యారు, ఈచ్ అప్లికేషన్ సర్వర్ రెస్పాన్స్ టైం ఎంత ఉంది, ఎంతమంది యూజర్స్ దీనికి కనెక్ట్ అయ్యారు అనేది చెక్ చేసుకుంటాం అనమాట. ఓకే, ఇది మెసేజ్ సర్వరు అండ్ లోడ్ బ్యాలెన్సింగ్ ద్వారా ముందుకు వెళ్ళిపోతుంది అనమాట. అది ఎక్కడ చెక్ చేసుకుంటారు సార్? మరి మీరు కనెక్ట్ అయ్యావు, దీనికి లోడ్ తక్కువ ఉందని దానికి ఎలా తెలుసు అంటే, ఇక్కడ SMLG లో లాగాన్ గ్రూప్ లోడ్ డిస్ట్రిబ్యూషన్ లో ఇక్కడ ఉండే లోడ్ ప్రకారం అది చెక్ చేసుకుంటుంది అనమాట. ఇవి గ్రూప్స్ మనమే క్రియేట్ చేసుకోవాలి, లాగాన్ గ్రూప్స్ మనమే క్రియేట్ చేసుకోవాలి. ఎందుకంటే సపోజ్ మన బిజినెస్ అనేది ఇండియాలో ఉంది, యూకేలో ఉంది, చైనాలో ఉంది, ఆల్ ఓవర్ కంట్రీస్ లో ఉంది. సో I want to restrict all UK people to log into my server. Then I can remove this UK group from my system so that the UK people won't log into my server. I want to create separate group for my India people. Then I can create the India groups, India వాళ్ళకి క్రియేట్ చేసి ఏం చెప్తూ అంటే all Indian persons please log in with this group so that if any issues you can remove the other groups but not India, right? This is the way we can tell like so how many users, what people, like that we can check it out here. ఈ విధంగా మనం లోడ్ డిస్ట్రిబ్యూట్ చేసుకుంటుంది అనమాట లాగాన్ గ్రూప్స్ ద్వారా. సో మెసేజ్ సర్వర్లు లాగాన్ గ్రూప్స్ ద్వారా చెక్ చేసుకుంటుంది. ఓకే, దీస్ ఆర్ ద ట్రాన్సాక్షన్ కోడ్స్ మనం ఈరోజు చెక్ చేసాం. ఓకే, డౌట్స్ ఉన్నాయా దీంట్లో? జగదీష్, లక్ష్మి, మహేష్, మహబూబ్, షా, వంశీ, చంద్ర, అర్థమైంది కదా?
ఎస్ సార్, ఒక డౌట్ ఇక్కడ.
Hmm.
ఎస్ఎంఎల్జి టీ కోడ్ వాడుతున్నారు కదా, ఇక్కడ రెస్పాన్స్ టైం కూడా చెక్ చేయొచ్చు కదా?
యా, రెస్పాన్స్ టైం కూడా చెక్ చేసుకోవచ్చు.
బట్ నాకు యాక్చువల్గా మా ఆర్గనైజేషన్లో మేము రెస్పాన్స్ టైంని ఎస్ఎంఎల్జీతో తీస్తాం. బట్ ఇంటర్వ్యూలో ఇదే క్వశ్చన్ నేను చెప్తే నువ్వెందుకు ఎస్ఎంఎల్జీలో చెక్ చేస్తున్నావు అని అడుగుతాను.
ఇది లైవ్ రెస్పాన్స్ టైం ఇక్కడ చెక్ చేసుకోవచ్చు. నాకు హిస్టారికల్ కావాలి అంటే లాస్ట్ 1 అవర్ ఎంత ఉందో కావాలి రెస్పాన్స్ టైం, డైలాగ్ రెస్పాన్స్ టైము. అలాంటప్పుడు ST03 is the transaction code. You can go ahead and you can see all the response T code, all the response time అనేది ఇక్కడ చూసుకోవచ్చు. నాకు లాస్ట్ 1 అవర్ అంటే చూసుకొని డేట్ ఇచ్చేసుకొని చూసుకోవచ్చు అనమాట ఇక్కడ. సో డేట్ ఇచ్చేసుకొని ఇక్కడ చూసుకోవచ్చు అనమాట. లేదు నాకు లాస్ట్ వెన్స్డేది కావాలి, ఎస్టర్డేస్ కావాలా, ఇక్కడ ఎస్టర్డేస్ది మీకు రెస్పాన్స్ టైం ఎంత ఉంది ఇక్కడ ఆపడుతుంది. యావరేజ్ రెస్పాన్స్ టైం ఎంత ఉంది ఇక్కడ చూసుకోవచ్చు. సో మేబీ వాడు అడిగిన క్వశ్చన్ మరి డిఫరెంట్ అయి ఉంటది, లేదంటే వాడు ST03 ఎక్స్పెక్ట్ చేసి ఉంటాడు. ఇక్కడ SMLది ఇది అప్లికేషన్ సర్వర్ యొక్క లైవ్ రెస్పాన్స్ టైము. ఇప్పుడు నేను క్లిక్ చేశాను అనుకో అది చేంజ్ అవుతా ఉంటది. మరి నాకు హిస్టరీ కావాలా. హిస్టరీ అంటే నాకు లాస్ట్ 10 minutes ఏం జరిగింది అనేది మనకి కావాలి. అలాంటప్పుడు ST03కి వెళ్ళి ఓకే నేను లోడ్ ని తీసుకుంటాను. ఇక్కడ లాస్ట్ ఈ ట్రాన్సాక్షన్ కోడ్ మనకు వస్తుంది గాయస్, డోంట్ గెట్ కన్ఫ్యూజ్. మనకి వస్తుంది ఇది పర్ఫార్మెన్స్ ట్రాన్సాక్షన్ కోడ్ లో ఇది వస్తుంది. కాబట్టి మీరు సో వరీ కానవసరం లేదు సార్ కొత్తగా ఉంది కానీ. ఓకే, ఇక్కడ నేను లోడ్ తీసుకుంటాను అనమాట. ప్రెసెంట్ లోడ్ ఏం లేదు అందుకని డిస్ప్లే ఏం కావట్లేదు. లోడ్ ఉంటే డిస్ప్లే అవుతుంది అనమాట, డేటా అనేది మనకి ఇక్కడ డిస్ప్లే అవుతుంది అనమాట. లోడ్ ఏం లేదు కాబట్టి మనకి ప్రెసెంట్ ఇక్కడ డిస్ప్లే కావట్లేదు. సో ఇక్కడ చూసుకోవచ్చు అనమాట మనం. ఇదేంటంటే హిస్టారికల్ డే వైజ్ చూసుకోవచ్చు, లేదా వీక్లీ వైజ్ చూసుకోవచ్చు, లేదా లాస్ట్ మంత్ది ఈ మంత్ది కూడా చూసుకోవచ్చు అనమాట. రెస్పాన్స్ టైం ఎంత ఉంది అనేది. నాట్ ఓన్లీ ఒక్క రెస్పాన్స్ టైం కాదు, CPU టైం చూసుకోవచ్చు, DB టైం చూసుకోవచ్చు, యావరేజ్ DB ప్రొసెసర్ కాల్ టైం, వెయిట్ టైము, రోలింగ్ టైము, రోల్అవుట్ టైము, లోడ్ టైం, మొత్తం అన్ని రెస్పాన్స్ టైమ్స్ అని చూసుకోవచ్చు. ప్రతి ఒక్కటి ఇక్కడ చూసుకోవచ్చు అనమాట. మేబీ వాడు అడిగిన ఆన్సర్ ఏంటంటే మేబీ ఇది ఎక్స్పెక్ట్ చేసిండేమో వాడిని నీ దగ్గర నుంచి ST03.
యాక్చువల్గా జరిగింది ఏంటంటే సిస్టమ్ రిపోర్ట్ డైలీ రిపోర్ట్ సెండ్ చేస్తాను.